So, Nick, first of all, maybe just how does this one feel for you and for the group overall as well?
No, I thought it was a really good road win. I thought, we had everybody on board. Did a lot of good things. Thought we checked well, played really good defensively. Ollie gave us another good game, and kind of got contributions from everyone. So definitely another step in the right direction. And, I like how, we were up in the third period and we continued to do the same thing and not change our game. And that's when good teams have success. So it's a big win for us.
So you get minutes with the top line throughout the night. Maybe what did you like from that unit with you and Drake?
Wow, those two think the game on a completely different level than I do. Really elite players. Timmy obviously is a great playmaker through the middle of the ice. And Drake's a big body that protects the puck really well. So I really enjoyed playing with those two. I thought we were good. I thought we got better as the game went on. Obviously they had lots of looks. Could have got a couple early, but kind of stayed with it. And I liked our game.
What do you liked about the way you guys played the last 2-3 games?
Yeah, we're making progress. I think, we're playing stingy defensively, and we're not giving up, grade A chances. Like more so how we played last year. I thought, we're not cheating the game. Everybody's underneath pucks, stopping on pucks, blocking shots with a minute left when it's 7-1. Just good habits all around, and it leads to good offense. And you saw it tonight. We scored 7, but I thought defensively and just reloading above the puck, every line kind of playing the same way, and that's kind of our style.
What's your reaction when you see Linus coming up the ice?
I loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Especially when their goalie's kind of in there, you kind of no hesitation. So, I love how our team stuck together, stuck up for each other. They obviously probably didn't have their best game, but it's 2 to 3 games here in a row now where we're treading in the right direction and can't let our foot off the gas. Okay, thanks, guys.
How does this one feel for you and for the team tonight?
Oh, it's a great win. It's nice for a couple of guys to get it off their shoulders, score a couple of really nice goals out there. Power play stepped up big time for us today. PK as well. Whenever we had opportunity, we kept them out of the net as well, which is huge. And overall, a 60-minute really good game, and we've built off of this one the games prior. And today we reaped what we sowed.
6 shots through 40 minutes of play. Maybe a comment on the defensive structure and what you liked from the defensive group here tonight.
Yeah, we're paying the price every time when they entered the zone, so we were back checking really hard through the middle. Kind of knew that they were trying to make plays across the seams and all that, and guys were doing a really good job of being in the lanes, preventing them from creating these really good opportunities. And then in zone, you see at the end as well, there's a minute left, and guys are still trying to block shots. Hits off stick, goes out, and it takes courage to do that, especially when you're up 7-1. Not everybody would have done it. It could easily be just an easy goal for them, or on a rebound or something like that. But that kind of shows the maturity of our team today.
What do you think has clicked the last few games as far as getting back to your defensive, structure as a team after the rest of the games? I know you guys weren't happy with how many goals you were getting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a couple of things. Like, we're making better plays down low. We're coming together as a team as well. We're being an option, and guys are finding their ways as well. We were a little bit disconnected in the beginning of not knowing really when to punt the puck, for example, or just chip it out. And sometimes you have a nice play into the middle. Guys had a lot of swagger these last couple of games holding on, especially Disa. And that really helps. And when you have guys coming back for your Ds and holding up and making sure that they have extra time, it's easy for them to make the next play.
Is it kind of a recommitment to the way you guys were playing last year when you were having success as far as defensively?
Sort of. Yeah. I mean, it's a tough league to win in. Yeah. You can't just go out there and try to. I mean, it's nice scoring 7, but we only let in 1 today as well, so we could have won 2-1. And that's kind of like the mindset you got to have in this league. You want to be mature enough to play a game where you're able to win 2-1, and then sometimes you're going to have great games when you score a lot of goals. And especially when you have the type of personnel and the skills that we do have, but you got to do the right things first before you can, do the other things.
What was your mentality, seeing what was going on down the ice and then jumping in to go down the ice and join the fray there?
Well, what can I say? It's I love Charlie. I think he's a heck of a goaltender. Obviously, he's very fired up ever since I think it was the second goal that was allowed as well. So he shows a lot of emotions, and so when he goes in there and sticks up for his guys, I could have stayed waiting as well. But as soon as it kind of kept going, it's not really about the actual fight. It's more about showing up for the guys and being, showing your presence. And it's not like I'm looking for them in a way. I don't want to instigate or anything like that. It's not my game or anything. It's just what the situation was kind of developed into it. So.
You can wait at least one more game for number 900. I mean, how much was that on your mind? And is it a relief to maybe let another goalie?
I mean, what can I say? I mean, he had me in the first period. I'm just lucky that he missed the net. That's it. He fooled me. I was up in the stands looking for a hot dog or something like that after that one. So, I was lucky on that one. But then once the game started going on, we were doing a really good job of making sure that kind of limit his time and space for opportunities for him to shoot. And but he's inevitable. He's going to get it. I'm 100% sure he's not going to go the whole season without scoring the 900th goal. It's just a question of when.
15 games with one team also. I mean, how wild is that?
It's incredible. There's very few guys in this league that gets to play 500 games, even less 1,000 games, and now you have him playing 1,500 games for the same franchise, which is absolutely incredible. There's only a few select guys that have ever done it, and he looks rock solid out there. He's going to keep playing as well, so we'll see how many games he gets in here. But it's always fun coming in here, and when they come to our barn as well, I'm playing against the world's best goal scorer.
Thanks, Linus. Feel for you.
Yeah, but it feels better to win. It was a big game for us. We needed that win, so it was a great 60 minutes by our team.
You and that line just seemed to be clicking from the beginning of the game. Maybe what worked well for you guys out there tonight?
Yeah, I think we were playing the game the right way. We knew they were coming off a back-to-back, and so we put it behind them and got on the forward check, and we got pucks back and took it to the net and got rewarded for it. So, that's how we want to play.
Power play now clicking with a few goals here tonight. What did you see on your goal, but also the collective of the power play tonight?
Yeah, and Drake has the puck down there. I know he's a great passer, so I just tried to find a spot, and he made a great play to me, and just found a way to get it in. So, it was a great play by Drake.
What does the confidence from a road win like this do for the group overall?
Yeah, it's a big win for us. We haven't had the start we wanted to, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, and we just got to keep building on top of this.
How big a moment was that where they lose the challenge and you get the power play, and it's like a 2-goal swing right there, got to break the game?
Yeah, we knew as a power play unit that we had to take advantage of that and build on top of our lead. So this is a great job by our power play to capitalize on that and extend our lead.
You said you guys on the start you wanted. What's been kind of trending in the right direction the last 2-3 games?
Yeah, I think we've all been on the same page the last couple of games here, and we're playing the right way. We're getting it behind them. We're working hard, get on the forecheck, and we're just playing the way we want to, and playing full 60. So yeah.
What do you think of Ullmark coming down the ice?
Yeah, I didn't see it, and then all of a sudden I saw him jump in the pile, and I was like, holy. So that was awesome to see. Their goalie gets in there. Our goalie comes and gets in there too. So I think that fired up the boys a lot for sure.
And you didn't face a lot of shots tonight. That can be challenging for a goaltender. So what does it mean having him back there for you guys right now?
Yeah, we love having him back there. Obviously he's a top goalie in this league, and we have all the faith in the world in him. So we know he can win games for us. So we just try and limit the shots and try and make it as easy as we can for him.
Coach, a solid road game here tonight for the group. What did you see maybe for your team out there?
Yeah, strong game by our group. I just liked our focus right from the drop of the puck. When you beat a team like Washington, you've played a good team, good game.
6 shots on goal allowed through the first 40 minutes. Maybe comment on the D structure and what you liked in the D zone.
That's been solid. We've been talking a lot about defending and playing checking game and checking for your chances, and I thought tonight was a good example of that.
Nick Cousins on the top line. You put him there. He gets the goal tonight. What do you see from him in that top line here tonight?
Yeah, just because he's been playing well lately. He's a smart hockey player. He's kind of found his game recently, and you're looking for combinations that you might hope work. And I thought he played another strong game tonight.
And Dylan gets the 2-goal game. What do you like from him?
He's been playing strong all year. I felt when we put Timmy, Cuz, and Drake together, it didn't quite fit, and sometimes you get lucky when you put some lines together. But I thought that line was solid. Our whole team played well tonight.
What do you think with your power play? What was going so well with it tonight?
Just connected. They moved the puck well. They were crisp. It was a good night for our team.
You said this morning the defense was getting better, but you also thought you could do more offensively. Did all that kind of connect tonight as far as all levels?
Yeah, I mean, it's not very often that you get a lead like that against a team like Washington. They played last night. We played a strong game. It was a good game by our team.
What do you think when your goalie was heading down the ice?
Yeah, you don't see that a lot. I think it was just Linus getting down there to make sure the numbers were even.
Even when you're up big, they're blocking shots, winning races. Is that nice to see as a coach?
Yeah, we've talked about a lot this year and last year about our team just playing the right way no matter what the score is. And, a lot of times in the NHL nowadays, teams can score quickly. You can be up 4-0, 5-0, and all of a sudden the other team gets going. You give them a little life, but I thought we did a good job of just playing the right way throughout the game and, playing direct, playing behind their D, and like I said, it was a good game.